Hello, and greetings from Jerome, Arizona. My name is Steve Gray, and I'd like to talk to you about a kaleidoscope that I made. In fact, I make a lot of kaleidoscopes, but this is one that I made for 2014. It is a limited edition of 25 kaleidoscopes. It's been very successful, well received, and this is number 16 of the edition. The edition is made out of walnut and curly maple. Now, the curly maple is something I got in my travels back to the Midwest in Iowa. And then the walnut, look at the eyepiece here, this is a figured walnut, and then the image end is also made of figured walnut. The pyramid-shaped base is from a very straight-grained walnut. So there's sculptural elements on this, and I have a lot of fun designing these scopes because I get to play, so to speak. And there's a triangular shape, but it's been softened on the edges to hold the mirror system. And then we have these wings that are turned on the lathe, and the wings are held to the base with these rare earth magnets. Now you can take these wings off, and to take them off, just grasp in a little lift and twist, and they pull off. And when they get close, they want to snap together. So with the magnets, you don't want to put them right over top, because if they snap too much, they could shatter. They're fragile. So what I do is I set it on and move it into place, and they slide into place. So we have image on this end. It's a liquid-filled cell, which means there's a silicone oil in there, and in the oil is custom lamp worked glass. And then on this end is the eye end. And I have a mirror system, which is an equilateral mirror, it's 3 pieces, and then there's a mirror on both ends, which creates not only a two-dimensional effect that you get in a lot of scopes, but also you get a lot of depth that goes away from your eye and down into infinity. Now this is unattached, it's a mirror, and it is used to direct exterior light to the end of the cell. The other way you can light this is, again, exterior light coming in at an angle to this cell. Let me turn it. So it comes at a steep angle and lights up the contents of the cell from that angle. There is a third lighting source, is internal. There's a switch here that turns on internal LED lights. Now the reason for the variation of the different kinds of lighting techniques or schemes is that each lighting technique gives the image a very different look to it. Now we're looking at the interior of the Phantom series, limited series kaleidoscope. What you're looking at, and the reason for the slower motion of the pieces sliding in front, is lampwork glass. It's been held to the torch and made into custom shapes. And they're suspended in oil. So as the cell is turned, they'll move with the cell and then float down or up after you quit turning the cell. Depends on which way they turn the cell, will fill the image more with color, or it'll drop out some of the color and give you more of a white background. This is being lit from an interior light source. Now I'm going to turn it off and it'll go black, pretty much, if we can get it to go off. Oops. I guess okay, now, just to correct myself, we had no light source on earlier. Now we have the interior light source on. I'm going to go from interior, no light source. Now I'm switching to an exterior light source. Exterior light source gives a different image. It's a little bit flatter because the light is being transmitted through the cell, where the interior Now we have both of them on, interior and exterior. Now just the interior.